as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting. And it's Thursday night gold panning fever again. I think this is episode number 22? So they're just chugging along. Let me find my chat, which seems to have been very busy while I've been away. So let me catch up on y'all a little bit. Hey, Casey. Yes, you were the first. Joseph Bergeron. I'm going to be panning out some more of that nasty J&J prospecting pay dirt. I did a review on Monday. I had another 1 pound bag of theirs with a quarter gram of gold guaranteed. So that's what we'll be doing tonight. Hey, Reg Lab, Jose, Bryce. Everything's work to me. Everything. Waking up in the morning is work to me. Dreamer, how's it going? 805 golden coins. That's awesome. You got your package. Those are the best ones. You don't know you enter. Reg Lab, good luck with that trip. Hey, HD Shovelhead, you made it here on time. You're here early today. Hey, Raymond, Brian Stevens, Jonathan Friend, what's up, my man? Matt Hatter Prospecting. How's it going? Daniel Kerfman, Bone Crusher, Brian Stevens again. I already said you. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up, read chat. Matt Hatter Prospecting. That's pretty good, 1,100. I had to say I had my doubts how high that would go. But I'm glad it's getting up there. Hey, William Merritt, how's it going? Aiden Ruiz, how's it going? Guidos, how's it going? Hey, Lou Norris. CJ, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, CJ. You can't find your pants. I have that problem a lot of mornings. Yes, I'm all moved in. I'm guessing that you're asking me. Hey, Carl Ordaway, Jason G, Dan, Curtis Clancy, Newfoundland. Oh, that's a long ways away. I can't pronounce your name sometimesy, something like that. Gary and Doris, how's it going? Mark Miller, how's it going? Raymond Vetlova. Dragonfire. Razorback pay dirt, avoid that one. That's that same seller that has 24 websites that all suck. Avoid Razorback pay dirt. Hey, Jackie Scott, you on the road? Ain't none of your business. Justin. Oh, everyone's here tonight. Mark Miller. All right. I'm all caught up on chat. So there we go. So tonight, again, as I said, here we post a link. Make sure you go over there and leave a comment. I'll have to pop in and out to approve all the comments because YouTube's just being that way. So make sure you go and leave a comment so you can enter tonight's Gold Gaw. Now, this bag is only guaranteed a quarter gram, so hoping there's more in there, but you just never know. I mean, if you watched my Monday review, there wasn't a lot more than what was guaranteed. So I'm guessing maybe 0.32 should be in there, but we'll have to see. And again, which is really weird, the gold was on the outside of the bag, and it wasn't just one nugget. It was a quarter gram of probably minus 20 mesh. So it's pretty weird. Chris Saucier. He's got a Chromecast. Ugh, I'm the worst person with tech. Jason G. Yeah, that's awesome. If you can get there, what is it? It's $14.50 for their bucket shipping. It's the best deal. I mean, it actually makes that a bucket a decent ROI for their. I'm guessing you're talking about their Vulture and their Belmont. When you're paying the $45 shipping, it just kills it. But when they get it down to $14.50, it's a really good deal. Considering what you find. And I've done enough of their buckets where I haven't noticed them putting less gold in it for the drop off in price. I think they just get stockpiled with it, so they try to get rid of it. Hey JP, how's it going? Mark. So yeah, I got the pay dirt. I classified it down, so it's minus 40 and plus 40. I don't know if I'm gonna pan out the minus 40. This stuff was so nasty, and there was one little piece in that minus 40, so I don't feel like spending an hour panning out some minus 40 for one piece of gold, especially this stuff. It was so nasty. So I figure that half pound of plus 40 should take a while. It is pretty messy. Hey Conan, how's it going? The Belmont. Yeah, I like the Belmont. Both of them are pretty similar, the Belmont and the Vulture, but I think I've had better luck with the Belmont over the Vulture. I think it's a little cleaner too. Still don't have a table for my coffee cup. And I'm guessing sound's working since people are applying to me. So so hope everyone's having a good time finding some good gold. And if anyone has any suggestions for reviews, feel free to leave comments in some of my videos or email me at Dylan@MillerProspect. I'm always looking for new pay dirt, and sometimes you just don't see them. So if anyone's seen any new pay dirts come on the market, let me know so I can go review them. Or if anybody I haven't reviewed in a long time, I know iPan for Gold has been one a lot of people have been asking for. I haven't reviewed them in a really long time. So if anyone has any suggestions, always feel free to let me know. Daniel Kerfman. Yeah, it's weird. In his description, it says it seems like he's trying to explain that in his description, but I think part of the sentence got cut out. But it's just weird. I mean, didn't deduct any points for it when I did the review because the gold was still there. It was just the first time I've seen that. You know, I could kind of understand if you're guaranteeing the flakes, but with like the one nugget, I mean, I don't see anyone finding that one nugget, the half-gram nugget I found, and being like, oh, well, you guaranteed me a half-gram nugget and this isn't it. I mean, they still found it, so. I've got your website, Conan's Reviews. I just bookmarked that one the other day. So I have yours on my list. I have to say, though, that $199 bag you have listed is very scary. Has no guarantees whatsoever. Black Mass is on my list. I've got Conan's website. Fast Freddy's Pay Dirt, I've done that one. I did a review on them, I think last month. So, Black Mass, I have them 2 weeks. 2 weeks Black Mass is coming up. So, next week is Monday will be Gold Nugget sales. I got a mystery bag from them. And then the following week will be Black Mass. So, I have them. Yes, I've done the Washington Black Sand. I actually have 2 of their bags here. I think, I'm trying to think which one it is. I think it's their Liberty River bags. I have 2 of those. I didn't want to do, I actually have one of their Black Sand bags here as well. I might just do that for a giggles video, not so much as a review. It's just an odd video. Maybe I'll run it through a sluice or something. But I do have 2 of their Liberty River bags to both review and do a show on. Yeah, I don't do Facebook. Or I try to avoid it as much as possible. Hey, Tiffany Merritt, how you doing? Sorry, I've got to keep scrolling up and down in chat to see who I've missed. I read slow. JP Wands and More. Would you plug my Jason Keith prospecting benefit I'm doing? No. I'm just kidding. Hey, go check out JP Wands and More. I guess he's doing a benefit for Jason Keith. I know, I don't know if it's still going, but I know Tom at Tom's Gold Dirt is also doing a benefit for Jason Keith. So make sure you go check out both of them if you already haven't. So check out JP Lawns and More and Tom's Gold Dirt. I donated some stuff to Tom's Gold Dirt because I knew about it. JP Lawns and More. I didn't know about yours. I'm sorry. I have to say, I'm really bad at it, but when I see my subscription list, if it says GAW, I generally skip over them, and I don't even read the title or look at the thumbnail. As soon as I see the word GAW, I skip it just because I think it's one of the, a regular GAW that somebody could enter and win, and I don't enter those, so I generally skip over them. But I might have to start paying more attention. So, Tom's ended Saturday. All right. Oh, that's right. I know Tom's ended. I watched it. I even commented on it. Well, I watched it after. Because I just watched it to see what he was giving away, all the prizes. So, this is what happens when you get old and senile. You forget you watched video. I watched it Monday, I guess. So, hey, Robert Caldwell. Not much. Just hanging out. Getting ready to pan some pay dirt. Give away some gold. Yeah, I like Street Tips. He's got some really good videos. I like Street Tips. Yeah, processing computer scrap for gold. They make it look like it's profitable, but you really have to hound eBay and find really good deals on it. I know that's where a lot of people get their scrap from, is buying fingerboards and things like that. And you have to get them at a really good price, because once you start adding in the chemicals and your time and stuff like that, but it's fun. I enjoyed the Street Tips videos. All right, Bryce. I don't know how good my voice is for listening in stereo, but okay. Hadley Caitlin, can you send me some dry black sand, like a cup worth? Sure, just email me at dylan@millerprospecting.com. I'll see what I can do. It might take me a while because I actually don't have any dry pay dirt. When I do my videos, I dump them in 5-gallon buckets, and those 5-gallon buckets are all squatched wet. I've been meaning to dry them out, but it just hasn't been good enough weather here. Hey, Andrea. How you doing? There you go. Today's the night of shout-outs, so there you go, Andrea. Hoping you're having a good day. You probably burn your fingertips off. Hey, Jacob Collins. Yeah, YouTube's just horrible on notifications. I get absolutely zero notifications. Absolutely zero. And I know I click the little bell on every one, and when I don't get a notification, I'll go back and click it just to see if maybe it's unclicked or something, but it's never any good. But that's what Monday and Thursday are my guaranteed days. Every Monday, you're guaranteed I will put a review up, and every Thursday I will do a live show. And occasionally on Saturdays, I'll try to pop stuff in. I've been pretty not doing it since I've moved, but I've been busy building my gold studio and other things, trying to catch up. But I do have some videos in the works, so thank you. Just make sure you email me, Hadley. My cat decided to come down here and aggravate me. So let me post, comment, and chat. No, I never did email Lynch about that gem bucket because I didn't order it, and I don't know. I know the person who ordered it from me did, and they replied to him and said they would look into it, but they never got back to him again after that. I don't know. Jake Collins. No worry, Jacob. No worries about that at all. I posted the GAW entry link. Make sure you do it. Hey, Joseph Richard. And we go make sure comments are getting approved. Well, they're not getting approved until I manually do it. So if you just post one comment, don't worry. I'll approve it in a little bit. And then we're going to go pan some gold. You've had to look at my face for 15 minutes. I figure that's torture enough. So. Laughing at one of the comments I saw. So. Hey, 907 Pike. How's it going? So, all right, we're going to start panning in a second. And this, again, is what we're going to be panning, which is some J&J prospecting from eBay. It's pretty muddy stuff. I just did, I screened it down, plus 40, minus 40, and we're only going to pan out the plus 40. I figure this should take enough time. I added the gold that was outside of the bag to here, so it's guaranteed a 1/4 gram of gold. I'm not going to pan out the minus 40, because when I did his last bag, it only had one piece in all the minus 40, and this stuff was just too much work. I think I spent 2 hours panning that other stuff out just to get that one spec. Reg Lab. That sucks if you can't drive, man. Yeah. You just need to get a partner in crime. You know, you make them do the driving there, and then you make them do the driving back, but they get free use of your claim with you. Hey, B Greeny, how's it going? All right. Hey, Trudy Taylor, no worries, no worries. Isn't it like 2 in the morning there, Trudy? And Jacob Collins, tonight we're doing J&J gold prospecting, an eBay seller. It's who I reviewed on Monday. Really muddy, dirty stuff. Guaranteed 1/4 gram. So we'll see. I didn't clean up my water because I knew this stuff was just going to wreck it. So, hey, Adam L. Stephen LeBlanc, hey, man. So, all right, let me go shrink my ugly mug down. We're going to get some water. Well, I got the water already. Put some gloves on, move microphones, do all the wonderful things. There's our water all set up. And we're going to move microphone and everything, get everything panning. So I'll post the link one last time, and then I'll post it at some point in the rest. So make sure you go to that link to enter tonight's GAW to win the gold I find tonight. Yeah, this is chocolate milk. This is just muddy river. I mean, this is the floods in New Orleans and, you know, Mississippi River. And if you leave a comment, just leave one. It's making me approve comments since they're hidden. So I'm approving them every few minutes, so don't worry about that. All right, let me move my microphone. And we're going to start panning. Put some gloves on. When does your JP, when does your little benefit end? Yeah, I thought the J&J prospecting was so. I mean, it's a decent eBay seller, maybe. With I think I got, what was it, 57% ROI, which isn't horrible for an eBay seller, considering most eBay sellers is 20 to 30%. So, but all right. Now the water's not clean. You can see it's a little dirty, but I'm sure it'll change in a couple of seconds. You know, it'll turn pretty nasty in a second. Hey, Bob Fitch. October 15th. All right. So everyone make sure you go over and check out JP's channel before October 15th. Just doing a little benefit there for Jason Keith over at Jason Keith Prospecting. I think the worst thing about this pay dirt wasn't so much the mud, because I've panned a lot of stuff out that's muddy. I mean, it's kind of what you would get if you were in a place that had mud. It's all these floaters, all these little sticks. Oh, those things drive me crazy. Hey, Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting and pay dirt. Now, if I miss anything in chat, it's because I'm panning. And I apologize, but I'm panning. I'm doing work, remember? Someone said earlier. Adam L. 0.6 grams short. That's a big shortage. What size bag? 1 gram bag? Hopefully not. I mean, I'm not going to say I've never heard somebody getting a short bag from Gold Bag. I've heard it from every single company. But I think the instances of it happening are much rarer. All right, we're going to pour some of this off every couple times, just so we don't lose any gold. Then we'll pan everything. All right, Hadley. I probably won't get to the email tonight, but I'll get to it tomorrow. Grab the Coca Creek bag from the Welcome Center. See, that's what I need people to send me is, or hook me up with, are all the pay dirts that you can't buy online. There's one I've been trying to get from Colorado for 2 years now, but they only sell in store. They do a bucket, and it's not a horrible price for a bucket, but those are the ones I don't want to. I'm not sure if I'd do a review on it. Maybe I would, but it wouldn't be like a big review. But I know there's a lot of sellers out there that sell at gold shows and stuff like that, but that don't sell. Because that's what I got, those 2 bags from, what, Elk Creek, that somebody bought at a store. They didn't sell them online. And those ended up being really good bags. If anyone comes across any bags like that, email me. I'll be more than glad to buy them. Pay to ship them to me. I text Dave and he only responded once, so I guess that's a write-off. I would just pester him. You know, like I said, I don't remember. Yeah, my bet. Your best bet is to message him on Facebook. That's how I always get a hold of him, is Facebook chat. What? Hey, Antonio. Yeah, you're late, but we haven't done anything yet. We just started. Hey, farmers. Guido, thank you very much, Guido. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I thank me for being me, too. Ugh. Hey, Bob, no worries on being late. Yeah, I don't know if I said hey to you, but hey, Edgar. And again, in a second, I'll post a link for a couple of new people on here. Y'all can enter tonight's GAW. Except for Dave B and Reg Lab. You two are not eligible tonight for tonight's win. Only one win per month, and you both already won this month. You'll be eligible next month. But this month, you've already won. You got yours. And Reg Lab, your gold is out in the mail. I don't know how long it'll take to get to you, but it's there. It's on its way. Yeah, awesome dirty dirt. Here, let me post the link real quick. All right. Yeah, this is some nasty stuff. Actually, I don't think it's as bad as the last one when I was doing the review. But then again, I haven't done any. The minus 40 was what really gets it. Which we're not going to be panning tonight. We're not doing the minus 40. There was no gold in it last time. See a little piece of gold right there? See, there you go. A little piece of gold. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Yeah, see, like I said, I've heard of some people getting orders lost or messed up with Dave, but I've never heard of anyone where he really didn't fix it. I mean, I know somebody that bought a rather big nugget from him, or got a rather big nugget from him that got lost in the mail, and it took him a while to fix it, but it wasn't lost, it was just kind of stuck in motion. So I couldn't blame him. If it still shows that the post office is doing something with it, you don't want to replace it, then have it show up at the guy's house anyway. No. Hey, Ted Sharp. Your wife's coffee. this stuff's pretty nasty. So another little piece of gold. There you go. Another little piece of gold right there, getting ready to be panned out. Hey, Gibby's Treasures, how's it going? Yeah, and Mad Hatter, your pay dirt auction thing is ending what? October 7th? All that gold. Ringy's Carnage Crew gold and silver. Still haven't gotten a gold dime. What the heck, man? It's the odds. Here, post a comment in one of my last videos in the J&J Gold Prospecting Review. Post a comment in there that you still haven't gotten a gold dime. And I'll make sure, double check you're on my list. But I do have 8,000 subscribers, and I generally pull comments off the list when I see them, cross-match, and make sure I'm not giving it away a second time. But considering I'm only giving away like 4 or 5 dimes a month, it takes a while. Easy way, if you really want a gold-plated dime, is you can join my Patreon page for $5, and it gets you a gold-plated dime, a sticker, and then you can cancel after a month, and you essentially got that rare and magical gold-plated dime for Miller Prospecting. And plus, I do have my Christmas gaw coming up soon. On Christmas. December 27th, or December 17th. Sad that's drinking water in some parts of the world. Yep, it is. What's a dirty pay dirt you ever pan out? I think it was the red clay from the red clay from Dave over at Gold Bag. I mean, there's probably been something dirtier that I've just forgotten about. I've done so many. I remember one of the worst ones I ever did though was had a really long name, like Alaskan Gold Digging Partners or something like that. Really old review, probably 3 years ago. Where it just it smelled horrible of diesel. I mean, it was just horrible. And when I emailed them, they said, yeah, that their holding pond, they had poured a ton of diesel in it by accident. I'm like, well. And then they still were selling the pay dirt. Luckily, they went out of business pretty quick. But that one was some nasty stuff because it was muddy and nasty. But then, you know, you're trying to hold your head over a pan that just smells like it's full of diesel. Hey, Wheezin' Geezer, how's it going? Farmer's Gold Ranch. Miller Prospecting. I still haven't received the dime on one way back. Nah, huh? Email me, farmer. I know you have my email me. They do get lost, where mailmen feel a coin in there and they grab them. But all you have to do is email me, let me know, and I'll send out another one. Even though they're super rare, I got extras. Justin, you got a range for me to win something. I've got a lot of prizes. I think it's going to be, maybe not a ton. It's like 30 prizes so far. I haven't asked anyone to donate for it yet, so. Next month, I'm going to show off all the prizes for the Christmas gaw. I like the smell of diesel. No gold in the quartz. Hey, Dave Watson. Well, there you go. Just email me. I'll make you a trade. Rinky's Carnage Crew. Just email me, Dylan at millerprospecting.com. DYLAN. But I'll post my email in a second if you just give me a second. As soon as I do this pan a little bit. Adam L. Yeah, I never got my dime. Yeah, you haven't won. See, I keep track. I keep track of everyone who's won everything from me. Because that way I know who to give future ones to, so I don't like pick the same name twice. Even though I did do that once by accident. Thank you, Aaron Bolden. All right, let me post a link. Post my email. Give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, email is in the description, but I figure that's easy too. Let me check. There you go. So there's my email, Rinky. Just email me. We'll work something out. You can always use some pay dirt for the Thursday night shows. I gotta say, it's pretty hard with the Thursday night shows picking out pay dirt because, you know, I honestly wasn't gonna do this bag. So it's hard when you're buying pay dirt, you know, like, you know, as much as I like the Three Nuggeteers bag and, you know, dislike certain parts like the description, the bags were so small, I don't want to buy them for these Thursday night shows because the panning will only take 5 minutes. So, you know, trying to find bags that are 1 pound that have good gold is hard. A lot of sellers are switching to 8-ounce bags now. And I'm not knocking them. You know, that extra $3 they save on shipping, they're not making pay dirt for me to do live shows. So I can always use more Thursday night pay dirt. And especially like this one. See, I hate doing the Thursday night shows. Like this one, if it's a 50% ROI, it's kind of, you know, kills me. I could get Dave at Gold Bag for the same price I paid this one. I could have bought a 1 gram bag. You know, it would have only been, I think, like $12 more, $15 more, and I'd have gotten probably 3 times as much gold. But I don't want to do Gold Bag every single show. I want to do different stuff. 3 hours to go driving. That's a long drive. I hate driving long distances. Hey, B. Isaacs. Hey, Montana Treasure Hunter. I think I saw the Loch Ness Monster in there. I wouldn't be surprised. A creature from the Brown Lagoon. Some nasty stuff, that's for sure. I mean, I will say it's one good thing they don't have a ton of flower gold in this, because it would be a nightmare to get out, but No, Cross Creek. I looked at them the other day and they still weren't selling. They still got the notification that they're out mining since like December or something. You should give that Indian Creek Pater to try sometime. I have it bookmarked. But I think that's a small bag, isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know. I have to look. I didn't study it too much. Like I've said multiple times, the problem with me is I am 2 months deep in pay dirt. Just because I always have to make sure I stockpile. I need to probably cut it down to like 6 weeks or something. But it just takes me so long to get pay dirt in when I have to, you know, if I have a secret shopper order me 5 or 6 bags from different people, they have to wait for all of them to come in and they have to ship them to me. So I like to make sure I have a supply so I'm not all of a sudden no videos for a month because I'm waiting for shipping. And it has happened before. Then I've been stuck buying off of Amazon and doing golden pay dirt reviews just so I could have pay dirt in. All right, that's the last of. There we go. Hey, Keith and Win. Hadley, 0.496. Nah. You obviously didn't watch my last review of this seller on Monday. You got some videos to catch up on. Monday was half gram guaranteed, and I got 0.57 or something like that. 0.7 maybe? I don't remember what it was. 0.7. Maybe I should watch the video too. So I'm guessing this is a quarter gram, so I'm guessing 0.35, somewhere around there. And I haven't even seen the gold yet. Yeah. Well, he hasn't posted anything in a while, so it's all right. I would say I'd go watch it after this, but I'm not going to. They put extra in for the winner. They didn't know this was going to be reviewed or on the show, so yeah, one of my secret shoppers get this. Does it smell as bad as it looks? No, it's actually not too bad. I usually do smell the pay dirt when it comes in. And this one just smells like dirt. Who was it? Amaze 6. That was another seller that had some rank pay dirt. eBay seller. That was some old dirt he was digging up. Yeah, every bag I've ever done from Gold Bay has been a little bit over. I know some people, not me. I found some really good bags from them, but That's okay. I'm not complaining. They have a good enough ROI where I'm fine with just getting a little bit over. I could be doing some of these sellers that have 10 and 20% ROIs. $800 Chris V. Yeah, this is some nasty water. Oh, that piece wants to leave. Here, I'll hold it in my hand for a second. Yeah, I don't think pay dirt's going to be dropping. Sellers are pretty quick. Most sellers are pretty quick about raising their prices with the price of gold, but they're not always the quickest to drop the price. I just want gold to go back to about $50 a gram. I think that's the perfect number for gold. $50 a gram. All right. Best nugget from Gold Bay was 1.43. I don't know if I've ever gotten any really big nuggets from Gold Bay. I've been meaning to do one of their chunky bags. I've never done one of their chunky bags. But every time I do them, like my last review with them, wasn't really the review, where I just talked about which bag had the highest ROI. I really had my heart set on that chunky bag. But the dang thing's Roy wasn't good enough. So I just had to do the regular 3 gram bag. Maybe for Christmas or something, I'll treat myself to one of their chunky bags. All right, there you go. So here we go. That's a gold haul for tonight. Everyone can start guessing, even though it won't matter. And I'm going to dry this up. Let me find. Where's my section? I'll catch up and chat in a second. Ken Whalen. Gold Daughters, I've been having their book website on my favorites list for a while, but they stopped selling pay dirt, and I emailed them and they only are selling their pay dirt in their store now, which really sucks because I really wanted to buy some of their pay dirt, but I'm not going to go to Alaska just to buy a bag of pay dirt. But I know they used to sell pay dirt, but I kind of got the impression it might have been like touristy type pay dirt, because once they said they only sell it in their gift shop, generally no one's going to give you a really good deal in the gift shop pay dirt. Just cooking up some gold right here. $0.375. Yeah, my guess is 0.35 around there. finish cooking it all off. You're welcome, Joseph. All right, I think that's all cooked down. I'll melt in my pan here. All right, we'll let this dry for a second, cool off. Then we'll weigh it up. Chicken minor. Chicken minor is some dirty stuff too. That's some dirty stuff. But at least it's got good gold. So you got to take a trade-off. I would take the nastiest dirt in the world if it had like a 200% ROI, you know, where the person just didn't want to get the gold out themselves. But all right, let me post a link. So if anyone hasn't posted a comment yet, I'll go approve the other comments. $2.45 grams. What was that? That must have been on a big that must have been a really big one of their buckets. Are under 21 grams though, huh? All right, let's put a lid on this and weigh this up. My chat, I can't see my camera. Make sure y'all can see this. So there we go. Yeah, chicken miner's got a really good ROI. All right, Justin. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If anyone goes to any of these little places that have gold, you know, I don't want the like fake stuff, but 0.485. That's not too bad. It's much better than I thought. I think someone actually guessed that early in the show. So there you go, 0.485. So now, because of that, y'all are going to have to look at my ugly mug now. So that's the penalty y'all get for good gold. Got these gloves. That's pretty good, 0.485, much better than I thought. I should have bought a half-gram bag from them for the review too. Better ROI. All right, let's shrink this down. Make y'all look at my ugly mug. So there you go, 0.485. Someone's going to win that tonight, except for Dave B and Reg Lab. You can only win once a month. And as usual, YouTube or any of its affiliates have nothing to do with this gall. This is solely 100% on me. And blah, 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 blah. So. Hey, Richard Davis, Adam Snyder. Everyone doing tonight. All right, let me post a link again so you can make sure you can enter it. Except for Reg Lab and Dave B, if I pull your names, we'll have to pull somebody else's name. No worries, Richard Davis. No worries at all. I appreciate that very much. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start charging everyone that's late. I'm late so much in these chats. From now on, there's gonna start being a tax. I'm late tax. Thank you, Richard. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. You know that. Fine line prospecting. Yeah, he hasn't been around much. He doesn't usually pop up that much. I think he only sells for a couple months out of the year. But the last time I reviewed him, the last time I saw he had some, and I did a review as pay dirt, it went downhill pretty bad. I mean, it was nowhere near what it used to be. Once per calendar month. So once per month. I do 3 Thursday night panning usually a month. So, but so far nobody has won it twice in a month, so I don't think that would happen. I mean, but now that I'm saying that. All right, Aiden. Well, I appreciate you just listening. What's the best pay dirt for the money? I mean, it depends on what you want to spend, but probably the best pay dirt for the money is the 5 gram bag from Golden Nugget Sales. It's 100% ROI. I mean, so it ends up being like a 99% ROI once they put in shipping, but that's probably the best deal for straight up gold to money. But if you want something cheaper, the 3 gram bag, the 3 gram less than spot bag from Gold Bay would be number 2. And then anything else Gold Bay, or Gold Nugget Sales, both of them. Those are the best 2. Those are where I'd go. It was a 9 gram bag. All right, Mad Hatter. Cool. Done Gold Bay's fine gold and black sands? No, I haven't done those. I've done so many. It's kind of hard when you have something like Gold Bay and Lynch Mining. I've done so many reviews for them, but I do need to do it. I just have to say, as much as I really do enjoy panning out the black sandbags, just not on reviews, because it makes it so much harder for editing, because when you see it, it's 5 minutes fast forwarded 32 times. But for me, it's 3 hours of video of me editing, me taking breaks, me pulling the pan up to stare at it, doing weird things to the pan to try and get the gold out. So, Edgar, yes, the 5 gram I want. Help me convince my wife. It's a good deal. I can honestly say I bought a 5 gram bag just because I was running low on gold, just for Patreon members, for my Patreon pay dirt and my giveaway pay dirt. And I needed more gold, and it was better than buying gold spot. Like if I went on eBay or I went to goldnuggetsales.com, or what? Yeah, or what's the other name of the site? Nuggets by Grant. By Nuggets by Grant. If I went there, I was going to be paying more for 5 grams. So it was the best deal I could find for 5 grams. So I just had to pan it out, which I don't mind doing. So. Forrest Buckley, what do you have to do to win? You have to post a comment in here and be present for the live show and post something before the end of the show, or you lose your prize. Charles Socks. I like the unsearched with no guarantee. Is that odd? I do too if it was real, but the problem with that is it's unrealistic to find unsearched pay dirt, because if you think about the way pay dirt is, it's usually per ton. So if somebody finds a gram per ton, if you break that down into 1 pound bags, that means each 1 pound bag would have 1 speck of gold in it. 1 speck. Nobody wants that. So they all have to add gold, or it has to be concentrates. And then if it's concentrates, nobody would sell it, because if you're concentrating something down, you would see how much is in there, and it generally wouldn't be worth it to sell. So I generally think that people that sell unsearched isn't really, if it is unsearched, you're going to find no gold. And if you do find gold in unsearched, then it's not really unsearched. Or if it is unsearched, they've added gold to it, which kind of defeats the whole, you want to find what's really in the ground. So, but hold on, let me go approve some comments that might have gone through. So there you go. So, but yeah, I do like unsearched, but I just, it's kind of like one of those things. I think it's a myth. I don't think anyone really sells unsearched. And if they do, it's not worth buying. You could spend $100 on unsearched pay dirt, and you would get, if you bought a 5 pound bag for $100, you'd probably get $1 worth of gold if you're lucky, if it was real unsearched pay dirt. What? Y'all hear my cat? He's going crazy. I usually don't let him down here, but I guess he snuck down. You hear all that talk about the chocolate milk river and he's thirsty. Mark Miller, hoarding pater. Yeah, I have a giant hoard of pater up there on my shelf. Here, everyone want to say hi to my cat? Justin Framstead. You know, I actually got an email about 3 years ago. Maybe it was about 2 or 3 years ago. It's probably about 3 years ago. From the third largest gold mine in Canada. And they sent me a whole bunch of emails back and forth because they were considering selling pater. But in the end, they realized it wasn't worth their time. They were better off just mining. Because if you're mining something that's making money, it's not worth it then to take time. So... Dreamer Flags. I'm sure your comment went through. It just makes me, I have to manually approve them because the video's hidden. So it doesn't automatically approve hidden videos. Is Jason Keith in here? Hey, Jason Keith, what's up, everyone? Weezing Geezer. Yeah, unsearched is seller speak. It's just, you know, a lot of what people say in pater, you know, you have to take it with a grain of salt, you know. If it's unsearched, but you find gold, then it might still be unsearched, but they've added gold to it, which kind of defeats the purpose. You know, if somebody's buying unsearched, they want to have that, oh, well, what if I find that one piece of gold they missed? But, and you also have to think too, if you owned a claim and you were mining it and you were finding, let's say, 5 grams of gold every shovelful, you wouldn't dump it in a bag and sell it. Now, if you moved over 50 feet and you did a shovelful and there was one speck of gold, you'd say, okay, I'll sell that one. You're not going to sell the really good stuff. No, they're all saying hi to you. Cat's being crazy. I forgot to feed him. That's probably what it is. He didn't get his treat tonight, so. Hey, Werewell. Arigato. I have no idea. You know I don't speak Korean or any other language but English. I'll have to get my daughter to translate it for me, but she's not here till tomorrow. But thank you. I appreciate it either way, no matter what. Here, I'm going to get rid of the gold picture since the scale went off, timed out. But thank you very much, Well. I appreciate that so much. You know that. Japanese. All right. I should have known that from arigato. You know, I'm slow. It takes me like 5 or 10 minutes for things to catch on. Yeah, Miss Flores, you should allow Edgar to buy a 5-gram bag from Gold Nugget Sales. It's almost his birthday. Here, with the cat. Yeah, so usually I don't let him down here because he's just, my cat is very, very, needs to be pet all the time or fed. One of the two. If you're not feeding him or petting him, and, you know, so, but I forgot to close the door down to the basement, and so now he's down here looking at me wanting food or petting. Means thank you. Well, thank you, Werewell. I should be thanking you, so. Guido's just. You all are just smarter than me. Sherwood Prospecting, you pulled a winner already? No, I didn't. You just popping in here for the end of the show to win? No, you didn't. All right, go. You gotta go. There. I just did, Sherwood. There you go. Gibby's Treasure. Has the mini sluice been upgraded? No, Sadly, when I built this, I kind of threw everything outside of this room, and it is a giant horde mess over there. I've got to rebuild my sluice bucket, my sluice. I've got to rebuild my gold cube thing set up. So I've got to rebuild everything, and I just haven't gotten done yet. I'm always behind. I've shot 3/4 of my own Miller Prospecting DIY sluice, and it's just setting everything up over there is a pain. But I'll get to it. I'm going to get to it soon. I've been working slowly. You know, I just put new lights in here, which, by the way, my good friend John got me for my birthday. So I got new lights in here in the studio. So that's all set, which means my old lights can be set up in there for shooting when I shoot outside of this room. When it's going to JP Wands and more. Well, you just have to email me, let me know, and I'll mail it to whoever you want me to mail it to. But here, let me post a link one last time. Then I'm going to go approve some stuff, and then we're going to pull a name and see who wins. So we'll pull it at like 8:15 my time. So I got like 9 minutes for all the comments to come through. But make sure you go hit that like button, the subscribe button, all those things. Make sure you hit the bell. And who was it? Charles Sox. Yeah, I saw your comment and I just was talking. But yeah, shooting reviews is not easy. You have to really get in the rhythm of doing things certain ways over and over and over and over. And I still mess them all up all the time. Jonathan Friend, can I win the gold-plated dime? Leave a comment in my last video that you still haven't won a gold-plated dime. That's where I pull all my names from, his comments in my reviews. So I will tell you, if anyone's watching this show, if you have not won a gold-plated dime, go to my last video, the J&J Gold Prospecting Review, and leave a comment and say, man, something about wishing you could win a gold-plated dime. Because my list is getting kind of short, and I need to go back and start pulling a whole bunch more names. So all those names will be added. So, or you could join my Patreon page for $5, and you're guaranteed a gold-plated dime as well as a sticker and other stuff I send out. And you get to be supporting the channel and part of my Christmas giveaway that's coming up December 17th. Yeah. The worst part really is editing. I don't mind shooting the videos. It's the editing. But the worst thing is a lot of times is if you mess something up. I've lost a whole bunch of videos, unfortunately, where I'll forget to turn my camera on and pan everything out and then realize my camera was off, or you know, I clicked it off at one point and then clicked it on, and then you don't realize you just did all this work and didn't shoot any of it. And I've had a couple times where something like that's happened where you can't recover it. You can't go back and say, well, you know, this is missing, so here. CJ Hayes, no, I haven't picked yet. Why'd you go to sleep and come back? Did you just wake up from a nap, CJ? Carl Ordway, never got a sticker. Email me or hit me up on Patreon and I'll send you one. But now's the time because I'm almost out of stickers. I've got to order more soon. Rudy. Yeah, the virus is messing everybody up for everything. Shane. I don't think you won two, Shane. I think you got one from Patreon or somewhere, and then you got one. Because if you join my Patreon, I don't not still give you one for my reviews. I don't take you off a list for that. KC String. Yes, you can win a gold-plated dime if you're already a Patreon member. I just pull them from my comments. I don't. The only thing I check when I'm pulling a name for the winners is that I haven't given them one before on a review or a video. I don't look to see if I've given them one for Patreon. That's totally different. So yeah. I've got people that have 5 and 6 of them just from random things where they'll join my Patreon, they win one here, they win one in a giveaway, or then I'll send them one to trade them for something. So if it's that easy, never gotten Miller pay dirt either. Yeah, well, that one, not a lot of people have gotten that one. That's pretty much Patreon only. I have sold a few, but it's mostly, I don't want to sell. I'm trying not to sell pay dirt because I think it's a conflict of interest. So just got to be lucky with the Patreon. No, I don't want to sell my pay dirt. I'm not. I did the whole selling thing on eBay for years and years, and no, Richard Davis, I haven't got my decal up. It's actually sitting right over here to my right because I got something special for it. But no, I don't have a place yet to put my decal. So I did put it somewhere where I wouldn't damage it, but I have something special coming for that one. So, but yeah, I don't like selling my pay dirt. It's like I was saying, it's too much work with customer service and things like that, and making sure you ship. I am a very laid back person, so sometimes I shoot my Monday video on Tuesday for 7 days in advance, and some days I shoot them Sunday night, and stay up all night shooting my videos. So I just do things when I want, and I don't like to be forced to. Oh, you're selling, you have to do this, you have to do that. So. And again, I think it's a conflict of interest to sell pay dirt and then review other people. Brian Stevens, thank you. Yeah, I wanted the bags to kind of look old schooly. Everything is, the old craft paper, and I hand stamp every one of those bags. So I do have a whole bunch of bags coming up for the Christmas giveaway on Patreon. I think right now 13 bags of pay dirt. So we'll see. So all right, 2 minutes. Let me go make sure all the comments are approved, and we're gonna pull a name. Since CJ woke up from his nap. I'm just kidding. So all right, everyone's name is there. Let me get the link. And we're gonna get this bad boy done. Pull some names. Reg Lab. I still think that was a thumbs up. I still think that was a thumbs up, like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Thumbs up, man. Still looking for a good flower gold pay dirt bag. Adam Snyder. Your best bet with that is Washington Beach Mining. You won't get a good ROI, but it'll make you work for that gold. Guido's 2 minutes. Cool, I can make a whiskey. Hadley, and ask what your tattoos on your arm are. Yeah, it's I don't know. I can't really show them off here, but one says Thor and one says Loki, and then I have images of both of them on the backs of my arms. It was kind of like a yin yang, since one brother's good, one brother's evil, and this was long before I got these when I was 17 years old. So they were long before the Avengers movies came out. I like mythology and things like that, anything myth. So, but I like them, and a lot of, I love the idea of just mythology. So, and I liked the yin and yang aspect of it, where one brother's good and one brother's evil. So I had planned on lots more, but I ended up, getting tired of tattoos, getting tired of getting stuck. So Reg Lab, well, they don't know what they're talking about, man. Send the nugget back to me and let me keep it, and then I'll say it's a thumbs up. Yeah, I could see it either way, but I'm just more of a hippie person, I guess, where I see the thumbs up. I mean, I grew up, as a kid with hippie parents and reading Freak Brothers comic books, so. So that's another one. See, I forgot all about that. J&J Prospecting on Facebook. You can even look up. I did a review of him, and it's like a 90%. I think it was a guaranteed over 100% ROI when I reviewed him. I don't know what he's selling it for now, but it's a 3-gram bag, and it's a really good bag. I can attest to J&J Prospecting. He's a really good guy on Facebook, and has really good pay dirt. Well, that's awesome, Reg Lab. See, I never test any of the gold unless usually the only time I will test gold when I do a review, since it generally sells for the same price anyway, is if a seller states that. If a seller is really big about, all our gold is 22 karat, all our gold is 22 karat, then I might test it just to see if they're legit or not for that. But most sellers don't even bother with that anymore. Dylan, say someone in the UK won one of your pay dirts. How would that work? I send it out in Patreon. I add that into all my pricing. When I figure out what it costs me to make a bag, I figure X number of bags I'll sell overseas, and I ship it to you. No worries. Reg Lab, I just shipped him the nugget he won for Patreon, and excuse me, something in my eye. And he's not in the United States. I ship out. Doesn't matter if you win something for me, I ship it out. I don't care. Doesn't matter where they go to, I ship them out. So I factor that into my things. And I don't, on my Patreon, I do state if you're like a $50 or $100 member, you can't be outside of the United States. And that's just because I can't afford to give them a bag of pay dirt every month and pay for the shipping, because the shipping minimum overseas is $12 to $15. So, it kind of defeats the purpose of somebody being a $50 member if, I'm sending them $50 worth of dirt and postage. So but yeah, I ship anything to anybody. I never have any of those disclaimers about you can't win the stuff. That's awesome, Reg Lab. All right, well, we're going to shrink my face down, and we're going to give away the gold tonight. What was it, 0.485 tonight? Which was a real surprise. I really did not think it was going to be that high. So, but it's a good surprise. That bag is a much better ROI than the 1 gram bag I did, or the half gram. So, but all right, let's fetch some names. No replies. Anything goes. No. Reg Lab and Dave B cannot win. You must post something in chat after I pull your name before the end of chat, or you forfeit the prize. YouTube and its affiliates have nothing to do with this gaw. So let's pull the name. Good luck, everyone. 95 comments. Pick a winner. Brian Stevens. There you go. Hey, Dylan, hope you're well and had a good week. I did have a good week. It was a pretty entertaining week. I just relaxed a lot. I did not do anything in the house, didn't fix anything. I shot a video for Monday that was a really good video. So there you go, Brian Stevens. Winner, 0.485 grams of gold. And now, just for that, you're going to have to look at my ugly mug. That's just the rules. I give away gold, you got to look at my ugly mug. So, now we get on chat. So, Brian, there you go, Brian. Let me post my email. Make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. Did Brian comment? Did Brian comment? Well, he has till the end of the show, so. Yeah, Brian Stevens, I'm fine sending that over. There's no worries on that. So, like I said, I ship. If I do a giveaway, I always factor in the price of doing shipping. You know, you can ask RegLab. I just shipped him something, so you know, it's all good. I figure, you know, you're watching me, so I can ship it to you. That's all good. You know, I will say too that probably in my history, I think something like 90% of my subscribers are in the United States, where only 10% are outside. I looked at the analytics a while back, but probably 25% of people who win my stuff are not in the U.S. So y'all have much better odds for some reason. So he sure would. Thank you very much. Hammer down, farmer. Brian's passed out with shock. Antonio, I mispronounced your name. Yeah. Yeah, I had a great birthday. Hung out with my kids. It's always good, you know. And my birthday was on a Sunday, so that was really good. I enjoyed that when, you know, because typically when you're divorced, if you have your kids for like if my birthday would have been on a Tuesday, I'd only get them from like 5 o'clock till 9 o'clock, which sucks. You know, it's kind of. But since it was on a Sunday, I got to have them the whole day and just hang out with them. We watched some movies, just hung out. Got some German chocolate cake, ate that. So had a good time. Then Monday, I put my new lights in my good buddy John sent me, and yesterday I panned out some pay dirt. So for Monday, Jonathan Friend. Next review is tomorrow. Is Monday. Next Monday, I have a review from Gold Nugget Sales. It's a mystery bag. My good buddy John sent it to me, and I didn't know which bag it was. So not until after I panned it out did I know which bag I was actually reviewing. So it's the first time I've ever reviewed a bag of pay dirt where I didn't actually know which bag it was. So I've got that one. I don't know who. I think next Thursday. I don't know who I'm going to be doing next Thursday live. I have to figure it out. I had planned on somebody, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to get that in there or not. We'll have to see. But Monday night, I'll post up who we're doing Thursday. It won't be Gold Nugget Sales. It'll be somebody else. I have some extra bags of pay dirt sitting around. Well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate you watching the show. So now you're ineligible to win until next month, but this is the last Thursday night show. Because actually, next Thursday is actually Patreon appreciation video, I think. So Outlaw Dot, thanks. Crazy for Cardboard Prospecting. How's it going? Forrest Buckley, you're doing more reviews tonight. No, this is it for tonight. My next review will be up Monday from Gold Nugget Sales. I might have a video up Saturday. I will have a video up Saturday, but it's just going to be a mail call. So, Jason Keith Prospecting. Yeah, I actually have 2 of your bags of pay dirt in. But that's okay. It's, you know, I'm used to that. I've got a bag from, what is it, Sunny Mountain that I've had for 4 months, and they haven't had more pay dirt in stock in 3 months. So it happens. You know, you buy pay dirt, then the person sells out, and I don't do a review of it. So once you get it back in stock, I'll either review these or I'll buy a new one. So it'll depend on what you change. But it happens. The only good thing is the gold doesn't go anywhere. So if you stop selling, I just pan it out on my off day and just enjoy it. All right, RegLab. Rinky's Carnage. Yeah, I send out everything. I do have had issues where people don't get stuff. Sadly, stuff gets lost in the mail, but, you know, I always resend stuff or fix stuff. So if it's something good, I make sure there's tracking on it. If it's just a gold-plated dime, I just send it to the mail. If it gets lost, I mail another one. But yeah, there's no purpose in giving something away if you're not going to mail it. It defeats the purpose. That's awesome crazy for cardboard. Good night, Stephen LeBlanc. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, yeah, make sure everyone check out my new review. It'll be out Monday. It'll be Golden Nugget sales. It'll be the first time I've ever actually done a review on a bag of pay dirt. I didn't know which bag it was until pretty much the end. And it ended up being a really, really good bag. So I'll spoil it a little bit. It was a really good bag. And then next Thursday is my Patreon appreciation. I will have a mail call out Saturday as well. So make sure y'all check those out as well. So I'm going to go and get something to eat, I guess. Hang out a little bit before I have to call my kids. But make sure you check out my video on Saturday as well as my next review on Monday. And then next Thursday, I'll see you all again for a Patreon appreciation show where I will be giving something away just for anyone who's watching the show. All right. So thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Happy panning. Oh, and Brian Stevens, in case I didn't post my email, I'll post it again. So make sure you email me. Do you create your own shipping labels? Yeah, I make my own shipping labels. I use shippingeasy.com. They're decent and make it easy for me. Thank you, Richard Davis. Thank you, SREP. Guido's. Night to everybody. Trudy Taylor. Thank you very much. Chris V. All right, Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting. Lunch break. All right, HD Shovel Ed. Hammer down. So, all right, everyone. Thanks again. See y'all next Thursday for another live show. We'll be giving away some more stuff.